Hello, Brandon Boudreau at the Bubble Bar. Just wanted to welcome you in. Today we have some special things to talk about. For those of you that aren't familiar with the Bubble Bar, my name is Brandon Boudreau. I'm a certified sommelier. I run and operate this boutique retail shop. We're bringing in some of the smaller, more exciting growers from benchmark grapes and regions from all around the world, cleanly made, and it's a tasting room. So not only do we have champagnes by the glass, but we do special events every single week, which is what I'm going to talk to you about today. We have some extremely exciting events, the best that we've ever released in a single month. So I'm just going to walk you through each one, why they're really special to me, and why you need to reserve a seat immediately, or seats if you have some friends or family that would be wanting to join you for such special occasion. So we're going to begin talking to you about the next class that's available for purchase, which is going to be April 7th. So this is unusual because it's on a Thursday. We have them at 6:30. This will be highlighting a single estate. So we're going to have Hourglass come in, and a representative from the estate. He's going to walk you through 5 of their wines, from their entry-level HG3, which is very famous as a wonderful red blend, to one of the most sought-after single vineyard Cabernets in the world, which is their Hourglass Estate bottling, which is very limited. All the wines that we taste at the event are really special just because of the fires in California, and there's such limited production that this is a very, very exclusive event, certainly exclusive on St. Simon's to the Bubble Bar. We're gonna have Ben Sandstrom be leading us through these extraordinary wines. The one that I'm most excited about is going to be their Estate Cabernet Sauvignon. So this retails for typically over $200 a bottle. All of you will have the chance to taste what makes this super special. Not only is it silky smooth, but it's special because its name, the Hourglass Estate. The hourglass is the shape of Napa Valley. There's actually a very small point in the middle of Napa, which is where this vineyard sits, where has the smallest width of the entire valley. And this extraordinary vineyard sits right there, and it's surrounded by eucalyptus trees. It actually gets dusted with some of those flower petals, and that delivers this very unique eucalyptus aroma. So be excited for all of you to try and experience how special this wine is. For our next tasting, we're going to be drinking wines from all around France. So what's special about this one, you won't just drink wines from one region of France, you'll get to experience a number of the most celebrated regions, from the more well-known to some of the more off the beaten path secrets of France. So you'll have Deborah Lewis, she's from Vintage 59 Imports, walk you through these amazing wines. And this is special for a number of reasons, but one of the reasons is because these are smaller growers. You don't see these producers very often, and they'll be great representatives of Champagne, of Burgundy, of Sancerre. So very excited for this one and look forward to seeing you at the tasting. So if you're wondering what the class that I'm most excited about in April, it'll be my favorite category, which is Champagne. We've had more Champagne events here at the Bubble Bar than any other kind of events, and this will be certainly the most extraordinary that we've ever presented. Not only will we be having old mature champagnes going back to the 2000 vintage from these small growers, some in magnum format, many that you won't find anywhere in Georgia other than just in the Bubble Bar. These wines will drink side by side with plenty of caviar to go around, fried chicken from a local purveyor, and find out one of my also favorite quintessential pairings, which is fried chicken, caviar, and properly aged champagne. One last thing to mention about this class, it's very exclusive. So we have 16 seats that will be available. It'll be our smallest that we've done. Not only will you get to taste beautiful wines that we present that come with your ticket price, but myself personally, I'll be bringing a very special bottle of champagne to share with you from my cellar. And I encourage anybody that comes, if you have the capability, bring a bottle from your cellar to share with our guests, and we can make it a really special evening of sharing and celebrating champagne with one another. April 21st, Thursday, we'll be tasting the wines of the Rhone Valley. So one of the most celebrated regions in France. We'll taste what makes them so famous. When people ask me, Brandon, what is perfect for somebody that loves something in between a Pinot Noir and a Cabernet Sauvignon, the Rhone Valley is typically the answer. A beautiful Châteauneuf du Pape would be a perfect response to that kind of question for somebody that wants something right in the middle. These are great food pairing tools, which is why we're going to be pairing up with Southern Soul Barbecue. I'm going to put out some small bites, show you why Rhone Valley wines pair so beautifully with such items as barbecue, pulled pork, that kind of thing. So, very exciting, should be super tasty. Another thing to mention, something I maybe should have even mentioned first, is that we are going to be blessed by Paul Dietz. So he is coming especially up to Georgia. He's based in Tampa, just to present these beautiful wines from St. Cole, to tell you about why they're so special, tell you why at some point these were the Pope or many popes' favorite wines. They actually lived in the Rhone Valley for a number of years. And so it will be exciting for him to meet all of you, and hopefully many of you watching this video will be able to come and meet Paul himself. So April 26th, Tuesday, this will be our final tasting of the month, and we're ending with something extraordinary. So we're gonna have Katie Schmidt, and she's gonna walk us through not French wines, not California wines, but wines from Argentina. So this will be our first class focused, zoomed in specifically on South American wines. And we're not starting with just any producer, we're starting with Catena. And so this, for me, is probably one of the most celebrated producers in South America. And we'll be tasting some of their most tasty wines across the board, whites, reds, high-end, entry-level. And this will really give you a great snapshot of why Argentina is so famous for producing wines. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you want to see more, like or follow, and if you want to secure a seat or seats, I would highly encourage you to purchase some tickets in our bio as soon as humanly possible. Last month, these filled up in a matter of a few days. So if you are thinking about attending, definitely click that link in the bio and secure some seats immediately. Look forward to seeing you next video.